This is a follow-up video on this clock here, which when activated, the cuckoo comes out over here, and then this door opens, and a man and a lady dance around inside the clock. But this is a follow-up video. And the purpose of this video, there's still some people out there who doubt what I say, but the purpose of this video is to show you that 30-hour or one-day clocks can work with pivot hole wear. This clock was made by the Cuckoo Clock Manufacturing Company. It says that right here. Because it has a rack and snail, I'm going to say that this clock was made in the 1950s or newer. But here, when the cuckoo is activated, get it to work. The cuckoo comes out. This is the cuckoo comes out, and then after it's done, it trips this lever here, which I got the wire off of this lever, which opens the door, and also have this couple off. Let me put them back on real fast so I can explain what happens. Stand by. But this couple sits on top, and there's a wheel here that rests on top of another wheel that's inside the movement. And so, like I said, this lever, the only purpose behind this lever is to open the door. The couple doesn't come out of the clock, but the door opens, and then you can see them spinning. If I can rotate the right wheel here, you could see them spinning as the music is played. And then this lever goes all the way around, and this notch goes in this cam, and when that lever goes into that notch of the cam, the couple quit playing, and the door will close. Except for I had my big German thumbs in the way, so let's do it again. See there, the door closed, the lever went into the notch. I was pushing on this with my thumbs, with my hands, while I was trying to operate the wheel. But I also want to show you, and the purpose behind this video is not only brag about this clock, but there are several worn pivot holes. Now look right here as I rotate the chime train. See how it bounces back and forth. That's under the escape wheel. The wheel, which would be the number 2 wheel, this is train 1, train 2, escape wheel's train 3, showing you it's a 30-hour clock. If it was an 8-day clock, there would be another gear here to make it an 8-day clock, but this is a 30-hour clock or a 1-day clock. I doubt if it lasts a full 30 hours because it has a rack, the rack and snail versus the count wheel. A count wheel clock will last a full 30 hours. So far, all the clocks that I have, and I have several cuckoo clocks that have the rack and snail, don't last 24 hours. So you test yours out and see how long they last. But anyway, getting back to the pivot wear, time 1, time 2, time 3, time 3 being the escape wheel, there's pivot wear on time 3, there's pivot wear on time 2, and there's pivot wear on the music train over here, which is this one here. And people ask me all the time, how long will a cuckoo clock last that has pivot wear on a 1-day clock? And the answer is, I don't know. So the purpose of this video is, I got it all cleaned up. I'm going to put it all back together. I'm going to hang it on my wall, and I'm going to see how long it lasts before I have to take it apart and put bushings in. I do bushings by hand. It takes approximately 30 minutes to an hour to do each bushing by hand, and I have 1, 2, 3 bushings on this side, at least, possibly 4 on this side, so that would be 4 hours just on this side, plus on this side over here, I'm sure there's going to be bushing wear also, especially in the escape wheel, because the escape wheel is the wheel that normally provides the most wear. So I'm not going to put bushings in this clock. I'm going to put it on my wall, and I'm going to see how long it runs before I have to take this clock off the wall and put bushings in. So again, that's one of the purposes behind this video. I also want to point out, and maybe your clock is doing it too, but this is the high note lift lever for the bellows. I need to put the low note lift lever back around. I got it out of sync, but the high note lift lever is not supposed to stay in the air like that. It's supposed to drop down. And the reason why it's staying in the air like that is because this E-clip is broken, and I'm going to have to replace the E-clip. But if I take the E-clip off, see how it drops? The E-clip is broken, and it's providing too much friction on this high note lever, and that's why I wasn't dropping. With the E-clip off, it drops. So anyway, we'll come back in the next part of the video. I have to find bellows to put in this clock. I have a external hard drive, and when I purchase clocks, I put all my information on this external hard drive to free up the space on my computer. my external hard drive connector is creating problems, and I have years of data on this external hard drive, so I have to pay somebody to try to fix my external hard drive. If I could look at the pictures of my clock, I could find which bellows go in it. But because I can't look at the pictures, I have a bunch of bellows in a package. I'm going to have to sort through every one of them and compare the holes of the bellows to the clock. So it's going to take me some time to find which bellows go where. Here's the music box for the clock. If you watch the teeth on the comb, you need to be looking at this end over here. They don't raise. So I have to adjust the comb also and clean up the music box. But it connects to this gear here. In about this position on the clock to play the music. So anyway, the next video will be me hopefully having this thing up and running and showing you, even with the pivot wear, it will run. I had this clock running and showing you in a previous video. It ran for the whole time I had it up, except for the cuckoos weren't playing and the music wasn't playing properly. So I had to take this apart and clean it. So the next video will hopefully show you it up and running. I hope you all like this video. Again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and God bless.